This is a HeadGum podcast.
Jab around! I like that! Yeah!
Yes!
Mess around!
That's what I'm talking about. Stand all day. Mess around. All night. Look at that.
They messing around. All I got to do really is move my desk further that way.
That's right.
And it'll give it more depth.
Yeah.
I could easily just switch it up and put it over there. But just the way my office is set up is such a chore. Oh.
I like how just doing this to your desk, that's all you got to do. You don't even have to you just got to do this. Just
Do I
push
look like
it
I
2
got that kind of
feet.
muscle?
Yes.
You're damn right I do.
Uh,
Let me see.
Let's see. We're going to try to, oh Lord, looks like a California
Hold on.
earthquake, man.
Watch this,
To
watch
scare
this.
people.
Watch this. I'm about to,
Okay.
I'm about to blow. Hulu ain't never seen no shit like this before. I'm about to tell. Ooh, what?
Oh God. Okay. See? We're interior decorators. The hicks come for free. Did you invite Damon over to move your desk?
Here we go.
Better.
Almost.
See, better, more better. How are we going to segue this into the podcast?
We
Welcome to the New
almost
Girl
there. We
Read.
almost rocking and rolling with your bitch asses.
Tell a man who's strong once.
Okay. Now we gonna try this.
Now put some books underneath your computer. Elevate. Get a better angle. You guys, we're doing it live. This is how we work. You got to, okay. Well,
How's that?
it was pretty awesome that Damon Wayans Jr. came over to move your desk.
Excuse me.
Could you, okay, now put some books. Can I just see what it looks like? Put some books underneath your computer. Elevate it so you can tilt the camera part down on your computer.
Books. Just be like, they got me reading that shit. I don't be doing that.
Oh no.
I said
Anything,
books.
anything you can use.
Oh my gosh. Okay,
That's-
yeah. Watch. Okay, yeah. I'm about to.
Flat and high.
I had a little stand, but I moved it into the recording studio where I do Garfield. So now that's where that
Don't
is.
flex with that job. You know that
You
job
mean
breaks my
Garfield?
heart.
It's in my
Well,
Garfield.
anybody was supposed to be paid to be like a curmudgeonly cat. It's not you.
Yeah,
It's
that's me,
me.
boy. That's me, boy. That's me, boy. Hold on. I'm gonna get a.
Welcome to the New Girl podcast.
But I think this is pretty good. What do you think?
It's better. I'm just saying, look, see how mine is up and a little bit down, and then I think you will like it better for yourself.
Oh, because it doesn't get my hairline in there. It's gonna see that I'm thinning right here. People gonna be like,
We're trying to achieve different goals. You want to go get it?
with that here. I got. But wait, hold on. Hold on.
Hold
Watch
on.
this.
Okay, he's
You
holding
got
on.
it. Watch this.
I really hope you all are watching this on Hulu right now, okay? You need the visual. You need the visual of Lamorne Morris crashing out, seeing my apparently wonderful setup of my podcast situation.
Well, you wanna say hi to the people? Hello, doggy.
Who's there?
Where are you
Somebody?
going? Hey,
Who's there?
Come
Oh,
here.
it's an animal. I thought it was her child. And I was
Say
like, what do you
hello.
mean? Who's there? Who's there? Oh, please be watching this on Hulu. You need the visual, or on YouTube. Please watch. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. He just kind of showed up.
Hello.
Hold on.
Maybe you could put your computer on the puppy.
Go. He's just gonna sit in here, guys. This is the oddest start to a podcast we've
we're
probably ever had.
chaotic today.
But I'm about to grab some books. Hopefully, this dog leaves the room. Hold it.
You know what? I'm going to just start introing what this episode is about, because this is the vibe of the podcast today. It's the chaos. We're doing episode 520, which is Return to Sender. It is Dr. Sam's birthday. The sudden appearance of an old friend from Sam's past has the potential to change everything about his relationship with Jess. Winston's birthday gift for Sam isn't received with the enthusiasm it deserves. That's a fact. Meanwhile, Nick goes into protector mode when Schmidt's dad shows up for some wine tasting at the loft. That's what we're going to talk about. It was written by Veronica McCarthy, and it was directed by our DOP cinematographer, Russ Alsobrook. Oh, he has books. Well, that's a relief. That would have been scary if Lamorne Morris was revealed, breaking news here, had 0 books in his home. It wouldn't have been great. Okay. That's a lot of books, though. It's going to look like he's put the computer on top of the, on like the top shelf. Okay, let's see. Lamorne?
Yeah, sorry. That's your fault. I blame you.
All right.
Oh, I got some books.
See, look at this already.
I got some books.
You're not looking down the lens.
Why don't you turn this way and get the
I
little
should do
mic in
this for people. I should like pop into people's podcasts and be like, you need to push the desk back. You need to get some books. You need to elevate it. Look at that already.
Look at that. What do you think?
More better. Much
More
better.
better?
Yeah.
I'm going to change the light. Look at that. I'm going to change the light. Oh, ooh. What do you think? No?
No, it's good. You look good.
Okay.
We achieved this.
Do I look like I have a good relationship with my father?
Great.
Thank you. Okay, good.
Just so you know, I've just been hanging out with the listeners. We've already talked about who wrote this, directed this, and we already did the quickie.
Oh, nice.
You see how much we get accomplished when you go looking for a book in your house?
Well, listen, I blame mostly you. You're the one who was telling me to do that. I was good to go when I moved the desk up by myself.
Do you see this now? You can look at the camera. You've always been like this. Like this has been your position.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, am I looking at does it look like I'm looking at the camera now?
Yeah, you're like straight ahead.
Oh my gosh.
It's funny. Look at this segue.
Where have you been?
Because the director of this episode was the DOP for New Girl. And that's what I'm doing right now.
Did you say DOP? Russell
D
also
to the
Brook.
O to the P.
Shout out to Russ Alsobrook. The goat, one of the goats.
Didn't he do it for Superbad? We got him from Superbad onto New Girl, I feel like. And we all were like,
they're like freaks and geeks and all that stuff, maybe.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right. This is a big one. This is a big Winston episode because it really is about bird shirt people. And it really became a topic of conversation that has followed you.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Yes, indeed. Very much so a bird shirt episode. All right, let's jump into it.
All right, let's jump into it. So we're going to start the episode with a little study session, appropriate since Lamorne Morris has so many books in his house. Jess is prepping herself for Dr. Sam's birthday party by memorizing his friends' names. And Cece thinks it's a little bit much, but Jess says she just wants everyone to like her because she's in a relationship with a real adult and she would like to keep it that way. I do remember that stress and pressure of you start dating someone and they're like, oh, my friends are coming. And you're like, can you please tell me who these people are and their relationship to you? So I don't think that like, you know, your ex is like your brother or something, or like your sister or your whatever. Like, I need to know the dynamics going on. You're like jumping into like a whole thing.
Oh, yeah.
So, I don't blame her. I think it was actually quite smart to have a study session.
Now that, we've got this immediate moment of comparison. Nick walks in to announce that he's borrowed Jess's towel for a French whore's bath.
He just pats himself with a towel when he's dry and dirty.
He claims he would make millions of dollars if you were a French whore.
Okay, well, with a certain clientele, maybe.
I know. But then this is where it gets stupid.
This part, you and David Walton having to stay in the pocket on this was also very funny to watch.
My goodness. I mean, so Winston gives Sam a birthday present in the kitchen. It's a bird shirt, we're bird bros now. Sam obviously is very confused and unenthused about this.
Wait, can I just say something? It's a funny thing. I don't know if just Indians do it, but we say happy birthday. You do it as a joke, It's your birthday today.
Oh,
and then when he said it, I was like, this just sounds like they're mocking like an Indian thing.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Birthday. Oh, that's good. I can't do it. That's appropriation.
That's right. You can't.
I'm not doing it. Now Sam tells Jess to add one more friend name to her flashcards. Diane, a friend from med school. Diane.
Can I just say something quickly? Because if you know Liz Merriweather, you know one of her favorite TV love dynamics that have ever existed in the history of TV.
It's Cheers?
Sam and Diane from Cheers. And I realized, and we'll get there, but when Sam and Diane finally meet and they have their goodbye moment that happens in the bar, Cheers, holla. I realized, wow, Russ was actually the perfect director because, they changed everything, how they shot it, everything they did around that moment was an homage to Cheers.
Yes.
And so it was just the sweetest thing. And I was like, oh, thank goodness we had our DP directing it because he got it deeply of how they needed to capture it to, show that kind of sentiment. Anyway.
Oh, 100%. But yeah, that I didn't I knew where this was going. I knew where it was headed. She shows up at the party, just Cece. They notice that Sam and Diane, they seem a little, I don't know. They seem they're a little close, a little too close, closer than what, I have a lot of women friends that are we're so close. We don't be doing all that.
It's also just an energy. It's an energetic thing. You might have, you do have a lot of friends who are girls and they will give you a hug and they might keep a hand on your shoulder and chat with you and never. But you can just tell when somebody has done hit with somebody else. You can just tell.
Well,
even if they're not touching each other, the energy shifts in the room.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And it shifted.
It definitely shifted. I like that there was one moment. We'll probably see a little bit later. There was one moment when they're at the door at the bar.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, where they changed the...
But they had the wind. They had the light over her, and they had the wind blowing at her.
We're like, we get it.
We get it. We get it. She carries a fan with her. In the back at the loft, Nick, he finds Gavin from Calabasas, Schmidt's dad. He's in the kitchen. Now, what is he doing here? It turns out that Schmidt had a nice conversation with his dad after the whole Just Kiss incident, and now they're going to try some wines for the wedding. And Nick, obviously he had been Schmidt's friend for a very long time. He had been picking up the pieces of a lot of the disappointments with his dad for a long time. He don't like the situation because he don't trust it because he's been there before. He'd been down this road with Schmidt before.
Yeah, when he showed up out of the boo.
That's right. Right out of the boo. And then what else did he say? He said something else.
He said the second one. Do you remember, Wendy? He did a second.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, Einstein.
Einstein. Which is so funny because it's like a couple, like Nick and Schmidt, where their weird isms start to become the other one's weird isms because only one person is fully mispronouncing things in this loft, and that is Schmitty Bangs.
Oh,
and so the fact that Nick Miller now is starting to do it and then it bumps Schmidt. So funny.
But I think Schmidt does it out of, he's trying to be fancy. I think Nick does it because he's stupid.
For sure.
He genuinely thinks it's called out of the boo.
That's right.
Or remember the episode where he said, what do you say, Woodward?
Yeah.
He's like, just show up out of the Woodward.
Yeah. It's my favorite thing. And if I hear people in real life do it, I never correct them. You can't correct an adult. At that point, you've made the choice. And we all know what you're saying anyway. Okay.
Yeah, I get it. I get what you're trying to say.
I
get it. LeBron does it all the time. I understand. I understand what he said. Now, again, Nick has seen this before. He's picked up the pieces before. But Schmidt, and I would be the same way. He's confident that his dad is older, or he's older. He's wiser now. There's some time spent here and there. Things won't be the same. He won't get sucked in again. And, he asked Nick to just be nice. And he's like, fine, but if this goes poorly, I'm not putting Humpty Dumpty together again.
This also should just be clipped and shared widely. This idea of Humpty Dumpty and the theory of Humpty Dumpty. And I love thinking about our New Girls Writers Room really breaking it down and taking sides on the Humpty Dumpty conversation. Wasn't there a dance? Was there a Humpty Dumpty dance?
There was a Humpty dance. There was a rapper named Humpty Dump.
That's right.
Digital Underground.
I remember that.
Is it Digital Underground? Yeah, Digital Underground. Tupac was a part of that group. They had a movie called Deep Trouble. I think that's what it was called with some SNL folks. Who was in it? Dan Aykroyd. Dan Aykroyd was in it. I don't know if Harold Ramis was in it. Anyway, sorry. I digress.
We digress.
But I digress.
Is that the next podcast we're going to do? I digress.
I digress. Yeah, so at Sam's party, Jess, she watches him throw his head back and he's belly laughing.
Oh, yeah. She's never heard him laugh like that.
Yeah, I mean, he's doing the most, you know, because they flash back to see he only laughs with his mouth closed. And
Can I also say something a little controversial?
yeah.
And this is based on other scenes that we've seen then of this character, Diane.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't seem that funny.
I'm sorry to say. You know.
I just want to say.
You know, I think she's great. But you're right.
She doesn't seem that funny to like evoke anybody to laugh with a belly laugh.
You know,
Beautiful,
gotta
charming, magnetic, yes, but she doesn't seem like somebody that's got the jokes.
You ain't Monique, yeah. You ain't out here dropping one-liners. You ain't, you know what I mean?
If Sam ran off with Monique,
Let's go. Let
I
go,
get it.
bruh. Yeah.
that one I would
bruh.
buy. I'd be like, yes, I
Like,
understand.
You like
She's
them
giggling
vintage.
out loud.
Like I'm elderly. Yes.
So
Yeah, but,
we see that Cece then says to Jess, after they see him do his first open mouth laugh, she's like, you're a dog. He's a hydrant. You need to go pee on your man. You need to stake your claim.
Just kind of
Hold
weird.
your territory. And she's like, I'm going to go pee on that man.
That's wild. I mean, people are into that type of stuff. That's not me. That's never been me. I don't play water sports. You know what I mean? Like I don't like to be peed on.
People
and-
get there. Look, we're not going into this on this podcast, okay? But I always have like things like that. I'm like, who introduced you?
yeah.
And then how did you
Just-
go? Like, that's the thing.
You know what I'm into? You peeing on me.
Crazy.
I don't know. That's not
No
for me.
judgment. No judgment.
listen,
But I just am
folks.
curious how you get there.
If you like to be peed on and you want to talk about it on the podcast, just DM Hannah. just don't give it to me. DM Hannah. I don't need my algorithm.
No, DM the mess around pod, and then poor Wendy can just be like, oh boy. I will say when I was a VJ on Much Music and we were live, right? And I'd be like, send in your questions and I'll read your things live on air. You know, it was like so great. And Wendy and I worked together back then a million years ago, and she'd like walk over with like one email for me to leave to read. And Much Music is huge in Canada. And be like, I'd like, one person? Like one person is sort of like, oh, I love the new Mariah Carey video. And then she'd be like, and Wendy would be like this. Mm-hmm. And I was like, you're lying. So where's the rest of the email? She's like, I don't want to give them to you. And I'd be like, why? She's like, I just don't want to give them to you. And Wendy had to then, she was getting these emails coming in and she would read what people were writing about what they were doing while they were watching me throw the videos on air.
Oh,
And I
yeah.
thankfully, because of the grace of Wendy, never saw those emails in my life. I would not like to see your pee videos either.
Not at all. We
No,
don't
thank
need it.
you.
We don't need it at all. And then, okay, so here we are. Very interesting scene here.
Yes.
Winston tells Cece that Sam said that he spilled something on his bird shirt and had to change. So he must be crushed. Cece breaks the news. Babe. Oh, what, babe? He doesn't like the shirt. No, babe.
Yeah, babe.
No, babe. No, babe.
That was also us just kept going, kept
Yeah.
going, kept going. That was not in the script to keep going and going.
No, babe.
Yeah, babe.
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 No.
Yeah.
But this is one of those. This wasn't the inception of the yeah, babe, no, babe. But this was like This is the most extended version of it, right?
Yeah, it's the most extended version, but I like that it's now part of how Winston processes bad news. Like he has to just stay in that loop until he can like land at what's happening. He'll just keep saying until he's like, while he's realizing like, holy shit, he doesn't like the bird shirts.
He don't like the bird shirt, which is weird. You know what I mean? Because because you got a bird shirt, right? So who doesn't like that? Because it's a shirt.
Wear the shirt, man. Someone gives you a gift, put it on. Chill out. Who are you trying to impress? Diane.
I know. Like is Diane allergic to birds? Something we don't know. You know what I mean?
Avery allergy. Suspicious.
Their parents like killed by birds.
Bird trauma.
Now, Jess, this is so funny. They're sitting down and Jess is trying to be, she's doing what Cece said. She's peeing on him, metaphorically. She's draped all over his neck. It's embarrassing. It looks
so bad. Remember,
It's
she's like, remember
aggressive.
the thing that we did that time last night? Remember when we did that thing? And you were like, no. And I was like, yes. And you were like, I don't want to. And I was like, we're going to do it. And then we did it. And he's like, sex? We had sex
He's like,
last
yeah, the sex. Oh my God.
It's so bad. And then the nightmare happens. The literal nightmare, which is she then tries to like casually pop a grape, chokes on it, and then Diane has to give her the Heimlich and save her life.
Yeah. She almost died.
Almost
died. Shout out to Caitlin Fitzgerald. This is such a
She's incredible.
Yes.
You also get it. She's also like perfect modern day casting of a Diane.
I know. Oh yeah. No, she's awesome. She's awesome. I think I tried to date her once. Did I try to date her? No, I'm joking. Anyway, but she saves her. You know, she gives her the old school Heimlich. Jess is thankful, and she's like, "Hey, do you want to go to the bathroom and freshen up?"
Ladies talk.
Lady talk. You know,
Yeah.
I've never done that with a guy. Hey,
Can you imagine if you're just like, "Hey, Brad, you want to come to the bathroom with me so we can talk privately?"
What are you guys gonna do in there? Oh God. So yeah, when she's in there, you know, she's embarrassed obviously by her action. She's aware, and but she lets her know, listen, I was jealous and I was just being a little bit territorial. And she tells Diane, I have guy friends. I don't know why. I would just assume you're wildly in love with him. And that's when she hits her with the, oh no, I am. It laughs, but she is serious.
She's very serious. Which is
Very
also,
serious.
I forgot that twist.
Yeah.
And it's so funny for her to just be like, no, I am. I'm madly in love with that man. And that's just what it is. So
I want
was
him.
like, oh my God. We get
Oh,
so
yeah.
taken aback by someone telling the truth.
Mm-hmm.
It's such a funny thing to do in a comedy, just to have her say the truth and not have us like pick it up and make it seem all like solve the crime of it. It's so smart to be like, yeah, no, I am.
Yeah, I am.
So funny.
I want to be with him. Now back at the loft, Schmidt and Gavin and Nick, they're having a nice little time sampling wines and such. And Nick decides to pull out a secret hidden bottle of hooch. Prohibition happened once, he says. And then at the same time as Gavin, you know, it could happen again. Schmidt, look at the two of you. He's very much so, he's digging this moment. You know what I mean?
Well, because Nick was such like, he was so scared of what was going to happen and so wary of his dad, and he wants them to get along. So for him, it's like this beautiful moment.
Yeah.
Everything's copacetic. It's great.
No, back to the stupid part. We're at the bar, and Winston surprises Sam with an extra bird shirt. This bird shirt is a little bit different. This one is just one big bird.
Yeah.
It's not really the
that he keeps in the back of his shirt in case he throws up. Is that what he said?
No, in case he has to do a TV interview, right?
Oh, that's right. A TV interview. Oh my God. Do you know why I just said that? It's because I'm watching an old season of 90 Day Fiance right now. And there's a woman, she's very sweet. She's very, very sweet. And it's a real affliction. So I'm not laughing at her at all.
Mhm.
So it's a real affliction. But if she drives over bridges, she throws up. She has a weird trauma response to driving over a bridge. And so if she sees a bridge coming and she's driving, she will just start throwing up. So she keeps an extra shirt in the back of her car in case she goes over a bridge and she needs to change her shirt.
What in the hell?
That's why I just said that up, because I just watched that show.
That's one of the.
Don't say it. She's a very sweet lady.
All right.
Very sweet. You're like, I will text you privately. Anyway, that's why I got confused. Why does Winston have an extra bird shirt?
I don't watch that show, but maybe I'll get into it now.
You're intrigued.
Nah, I'm
See,
playing.
you just heard something you've never heard before in your life. You can learn new things.
So he surprises him with this bird shirt, and Sam says thanks, and then he tosses it aside, and then Winston is telling him to put it on. Put on the bird shirt, Sam. Sam's like, I will. When I'm not surrounded by people. And then Winston slowly backs away.
Yeah.
That was one of there's only a few times on this show where there have been out of the ordinary shots.
Yeah.
Like a moment that's not cookie cutter, like New Grow cookie cutter. There's a lot of the standard coverage that we do, a lot of the reveals and things like that. But this shot was out of the norm. It was a very weird, just like slow back away, creepy vibe. In fact, I had posted a picture on my story a little bit ago, and people were commenting like, actually, I can find the photo maybe. And people were commenting like, oh, this is very much so like this scene. I was at a wedding and everybody's partying, and then the photographer caught me just staring at him like this. It was so, like, I want to find it. I want to find it. It's so dumb. You'll see. That one was tough because we had to shoot that a few different times because I'm walking backwards, and the background actors have a very particular job to do. Look normal, look natural, but don't hit me.
Right.
A lot of them couldn't do that. I kept getting bumped. I kept stepping on people. I was
Yeah,
like,
to smoothly go through a crowd and not like get jarred is hard, actually. Jarred is
Yeah.
hard.
Dude, it was so difficult. So I just kept we kept doing it over and over and over again. And at one point, I think the take that we used was not my favorite, but it still ended up being considered like it was pretty funny. It was still, I liked it.
I mean, the
liked it.
creepiness was there. And it's always fun after you've been doing a show for seasons and seasons to get to do some fun, weird thing. And in a weird way, the audience gives you that license. Like if you do it in the first year or two, they're like, oh, that's not what this show is. It feels like they've lost their footing, or they don't have like a tone that they've established of the weirdness, boundaries. And then it's kind of nice. You get a little more freedom later on. And so they did it in this scene. It was funny. Oh, let's see.
You did?
You know what, though? I will say, Lamorne, you are so good at, in a situation of knowing when you're being photographed and finding the lens. Here's another picture of you when you did that big brunch with all the comedians.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And everybody's throwing a ball or something. You're there. Locked in. Yeah. You
Locked
always
in.
have a way of doing it. It's pretty impressive, actually. You never get caught out.
You got to stay locked in. Shout out
Yeah.
to Lethal Shooter. Stay locked in.
Okay.
Anyway,
So the weird, creepy Winston moment. It's funny that it's used in reference to a bird shirt too. It's not like there's a lot of things that have happened that are like not okay in Winston's world, where if he walked away that pissed and diabolical, you'd be like, fair, Winston. And it was over somebody not wearing your second gifted bird shirt is hysterical.
Winston is not like Winston in this moment. Am I ashamed of Winston in this moment? On one hand, yes, I'm ashamed. What thin skin you may have, because you're the only person in that room wearing bird shirts. Okay, let that make you unique. If nobody else wants to wear the bird shirts, they don't get you. It's okay. But on the other hand, I'm like, Winston should be enraged.
So you gave someone a gift. It's a
I gave
bit
him a gift.
rude.
And he's sitting there acting brand like, bro, I vouched for you in the past. I could have
It's true.
ended you, dude. I could have ended you, dude.
That's right. Also, your girlfriend will think it's like so sweet because she loves Winston too. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not on Dr. Sam's team on this one.
Yeah, like I'm a cop, dude. Like I could plant drugs on you. You know what I mean? Like I could do all kinds of stuff to you. Like you better get it together, dude. Like,
Okay. All right. So we are now back talking to Diane. She says she's been in love with him for 10 years. And she said a very, very long time ago, she wrote him a letter and he never responded. And so they just kept being friends, acting like everything was normal, even though she had sent this incredible letter that like poured her heart out. And just this week,
That letter came back to her in the mail. Return to sender.
Return to sender.
he never even received it. Name of the episode.
Never even
And
received it.
she came to the party to give Sam the letter, but then she met Jess.
Uh-huh.
And then she realized, look, I'm not the one for Sam. You are. And so, but now the joke is that Jess is now so deeply invested in this very romantic story. She's like, you got to give him the letter.
She's such a romantic, and she's such a sucker for a storybook ending.
Yeah.
That even at her own detriment, she's
That's
willing
right.
to like go down this path.
Got to know how the
Completely.
story ends. She's like, I need to know. Do they end up together? Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
That is the true mind of a child.
That's right. Also, by the way, I think it's kind of telling of the deep feeling, like deep down feeling of Jess. Like, I think that's the first inkling we get.
That's not her
Right?
guy.
Yeah, because if so, it would just feel like a violation. It would just feel like so different. But the fact that she can see it, and it's funny because it ends up that way too, right? When
Yeah.
at the end of the episode, Sam says, like, that was the most like loving, kind, selfless thing anyone's ever done for me. When we get to that part at the end, I go, yeah, but you can only let somebody go like that if you can let them go, right? And so I just felt like, oh, that was like a bit of a tell, which is sweet because deep down, the whole audience is rooting for Jess and Nick to be together. So it was a very sweet way to kind of reveal that little bit because, you know, Jess and Sam are so like rock solid at this point. We see this little crack and it comes from such a well-intentioned, loving place.
Well, 100%.
So she says, Jess says to Cece, you know, it's the most romantic story I've ever heard. I don't want to get in between them. And she has the letter because Diane couldn't throw it out and she gave it to Jess and she doesn't know what to do. By the way, that was very clever of Diane. She knew what she was doing when she did that, I think. And so Cece's like, look, you know, doesn't mean that he's going to choose Diane just because he reads the letter. So it's up to you. So she says, but you know what? I don't want to risk losing Sam, so I don't think I'm going to do it. And she's like, then you got to get rid of the letter. And then they both look at each other and they know that's not how Jess is built. She
Not
can't
at all.
do that. He's got to make the choice. He's got to have all the information and make the choice.
Right. Now back at the loft, Gavin, he's asking Schmidt if he'd like to go to dinner. You know, he just has to go home, change his shoes because he can't go in those shoes. Nick and us were like, oh boy, here we go with this BS. Now Nick is checking in with Schmidt. He's like, are you good, man? You know, seems like you're getting sucked in. Schmidt swears he's good, but you know, we all know. We know what's happening.
He's getting sucked back in.
He's getting sucked back in. And Nick, he has to say something. He has to address this. So he runs, catches up with Gavin at the elevator, and he's like, listen, we both know how this is going to go. So just be better. Promise me that you'll show up for dinner. Okay? And then you'll show up tomorrow. And then the next day. And then the week after that. And forever. Just, you know, just be decent, man. Just be better. And he's like, I will. Now, let me see. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. This is one of the funniest.
Oh, the will you? Will you, Gavin? Will you?
Will you?
Will you? Is the elevator here yet? Will you? Will you, Gavin?
Yeah. Will you? He's like, he keeps saying that. He's like,
Will you, Gavin? Will you? Will you, Gavin?
I will.
Will you? Will you, Gavin?
it's so
That's
funny.
like if you tried to break up with somebody and they're like, you know, you've called an Uber and they're supposed to go and then like all of a sudden the Uber like goes from 1 minute to be like 9 minutes.
Yeah.
And you're like,
God.
oh.
That's why I have one rule and one rule only. Never break up with somebody right before calling the Uber. Never do it.
You're
Never
in the
do it.
Uber. Bye, we're broken
Yeah.
up. Slam. Bye.
You break up as the Uber's pulling up.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, we ain't a thing anymore. Peace. Skirt, skirt. You get in the car. He's like, are you Reginald? You're like, no, it's Lamorne. He's like, sorry, man. I'm looking for Reginald. I'm like, shit.
Get out.
Sorry about that. Anyway, Jess takes Sam to an airport hotel for a surprise.
Mm.
Not exactly a present, you know. So she says, no matter how this turns out, I just want you to be happy. She steps out. She knocks on Diane's hotel room door, hands her the letter, and says, tell Sam. He deserves to know how you feel. Like a little funny moment at the end. She closes the door. And then she knocks on the door again. And she's like, sorry for the confusion. He's outside.
Yeah, he's outside. It's now.
outside.
It's happening now.
You gotta go do it now. Now at the restaurant, and just like we thought, you know, Schmidt's, you know, he sits alone.
This scene is also so funny. The twist of this scene is so good.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's clear he's been sitting there a while, but Nick shows up with a milkshake. Well, Nick, you were right, says Schmidt. I got sucked in. And, you know, Nick takes the blame because, you know, he got too real with Gavin. You know, he says it's not your fault, Nick. And, you know, thanks for being there. But, you know, before things get too emotional, you know. They
start yelling man stuff at each other.
It's so stupid. It's so dumb.
Big boobs.
Boobs, red meat. Yeah, whenever they get into their mode and their dynamic of like we talked about this before on the podcast where it's like the real will they won't they is
yes
Nick and Schmidt, and they start to get really romantic with each other, and then they always like check themselves. It's a really funny bit. Now they stand up to leave after the will they won't they, and but guess who runs in?
It's very bedraggled Gavin.
First time I've ever heard that word.
Bedraggled?
I've never heard the word bedraggled. Is that even a real word? I'm assuming it's a real word because you're Canadian.
I'm currently flummoxed by the fact that you don't know the word bedraggled.
Flummoxed. Bedraggled?
Yes, bedraggled is a word.
See, the thing,
you know what bedraggled is? Gavin in that moment.
Here's the thing. I would love to go to the audience on this one, but I already know how people are going to do. People are going to do me. They're going to look the word up and then go like, duh, I know what it is. But no one's going to be honest.
Did you think I just made up the word bedraggled?
No, but that's what a word to choose, Hannah.
But that's what he was. What would you describe it as? Disheveled?
How many times have you used bedraggled in a year?
Only when I see bedraggled things, which is not very often.
Everybody out here using bedraggled? You gotta be kidding me. Anyway, he's bedraggled, but he runs back in. Gavin,
here's what I'm going to say. I'm going to say this to you right now. I bet you in the next 2 weeks, you're going to use the word.
Probably now that I know it, but I still don't know what it is.
It's a good word.
Bedraggled means beat up, run down.
Yeah, like you've been dragged through a hedge backwards. Looking rough, bedraggled.
Oh, yeah, you're looking bedraggled. You old bedraggled ass.
You love it now. It's your new favorite word.
I mean, it's a nice word.
Yeah, it's a good word.
It's a really good word.
Yeah.
Bedraggled. I'm going to go teach it to Lily, see if she starts using it more often.
You know you're going to use it in the next couple days.
God.
You can always tell. You can always tell when a man has heard a new word because they come back and they start using it all over the place. Look at that voluptuous woman with that voluptuous hamburger. You're like, you just learned that word, right?
Look at me being faithful to my wife. Look at that. Maybe I'm so faithful. Anyway, he apologizes for being late and bedraggled, but he was at the wedding warehouse getting Schmidt's security deposit back. But
he was getting married at a slaughterhouse. Remember this, people.
Yes.
That was the wedding venue up until this point.
A damn slaughterhouse. Yeah. But he had to clean the whole place in order to get it. And also, he got beat up by a bunch of kids who also took his phone and also his wallet. It sounds like such a made-up story, but it's got to be true. And anyway.
Yeah. Look at him.
I mean, look at him. He's bedraggled.
Bedraggled.
How does one become bedraggled without a series of events that would bedraggle a guy? But anyway, he tells Schmidt that he's not good at doing the right thing. He's being honest, you know, but he wants to start doing the right thing tonight. And there's no way he'll let Schmidt get married at the warehouse when he can get married at Gavin's vineyard instead.
Imagine. Elevate.
Elevation.
Elevation.
Now,
Okay, now we're back at the loft with Winston and Cece. She abandoned her car so Sam could talk with Diane. And she said, what did she say? Like, there's no need to be concerned about me or something, but I'm going to go to my room to watch videos of dogs waiting for their dead owners to return.
oh God, that's so sad. Anyway,
Yeah.
because she goes to her room and she's watching this. Winston tells Cece that it's for the best because Jess should be with a bird shirt person anyway. And I think
This moment at the door, you guys.
you might be right. There's a knock at the
This
door.
moment at the door.
It's Sam. Winston kisses him on the cheek, mob boss style, and says, I forgive you. And then he tries to back away again and then does a and then runs off.
And runs. It's the run for me.
Oh my gosh. I should have pulled a Justin Long and ran into that stand that we had there.
That
shelf.
would have been mint.
I should have did that.
Just slammed into the wall.
I just don't have it like he does. Now Sam goes to Jess's room and he's like, listen, what you did for me today was the most selfless thing anyone's ever done for me.
Mm-hmm.
And we think it's going one way, you know. He sits down in the bed and says, if there's ever a time for him and Diane, it has passed. And then they start locking lips. They start doing mouth stuff to each other, just on the lips. And Jess determined that one day she'll make Sam laugh with his mouth open.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
That's what she said.
He's like, no, don't use it like that. What are you doing? Such a weird episode and yet so funny. And like I said, so important to show the crack in that relationship. We are, sliding right into the end of season 5. So they're like setting up the wedding. Thank goodness. They're not in the slaughterhouse anymore. Like they're pulling all of it together. So a really important episode to kind of set the stakes up for the end of this season. And it's done in such a funny way.
Oh yeah. This is this is a lot of moments from this episode fans would talk about, a lot of memes, the walking backward situation, the bird shirt situation of it all. I like the amount of mileage you would get. Like I forgot a lot of this episode, but there's so much mileage that you would get that we do have from this episode, which I think is pretty cool. Even it was this episode, which this was the episode that I realized that some of those bird shirts, or that all the bird shirts were purchased until this episode where they had to start making the bird shirts because the episode was specifically about it. Prior to it, they were finding bird shirts when shopping for.
They made these ones? Like went and got the pattern and the fabric and made the shirts?
Yeah, the big one that he pulls out that he keeps in case there's an interview. That was a custom shirt.
Oh, we should get Deborah McGuire to come and chat with us again about just the bird shirt life. All right, you guys, we're going to get to our Ruby message of the week. It is from Katie. Remember, you can send us your questions at themessaroundpod@gmail.com. Here is what Katie has said. Do you want me to read it?
Yes.
Okay. Long time listener, first time writer. You've been talking a lot about Nick and Schmidt's bar, the Griffin, which is actually the name of the bar that was used as the exterior shot of the bar. The Griffin is rebranded as another bar now, but it was one of my main stomping grounds in my 20s. I had many a bad first date and fun nights with my friends there. I love seeing the exterior shot every time as a little reminder of my youth. The first season, right?
Yeah, we actually shot
at the Griffin.
Yeah.
And then it was second season where they built the bar.
It's that bar that they built. Shout out to the entire crew, the art department, set design. Shout out to Michael Whetstone, Allison Hanley. They use that bar for everything now.
Oh, yeah.
I was watching Spider Noir.
Everything.
Spider Noir, my new show.
Yeah.
Set in the 1930s. I was watching the scene. Nick is in the bar, Nick Cage. And behind him, I could see those little statues that Allison painted.
Out.
And I was like, wait, that's the same damn bar that we used, all based around the Griffin.
Wow.
How crazy is that? They use it for a lot of shows, a lot of movies.
It was a really good, like if you walked onto that set on that stage, I mean, it was expansive. It really felt like you were in a big bar. It wasn't like a tiny little like corner that they used. They like rebuilt the bar.
I want to build a bar. I want to build a bar in real life. Hannah, you want to go in with me on this bar?
Sure.
You know, the other day I was out at El Carmen. El Carmen, I sent you a picture. I was out at
yeah.
El Carmen. We used to roll there during our early seasons of New Girl.
Yes, we did.
And I hadn't been there since.
I had physically assaulted you there.
You did. You
Yeah.
did. And
Long
that
story.
happens from time to time. You know, tequila gets flowing. Women don't know how to act. Anyway, that's our show, folks. We love you.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you for listening. Thank you for sticking with us.
Big episode next week, 521, Wedding Eve.
Ooh, that's a good one. I don't know what it's about, but that's a good one. Yeah, so make sure you follow us on IG and also TikTok at The Mess Around Pod. That is The Mess Around Pod. You can subscribe to The Mess Around Pod on YouTube. Hit the notification bell. Tell your friends it's also on Hulu, okay? You can also, here's what you should do. Watch the episode, then click on our episode of the podcast. That should be your life right now. Rinse and repeat, okay? You could also find us on Patreon where Hannah talks, I think it's really personal. And it's a lot of stuff that we shouldn't know about, but she does it anyway. And honestly, like I keep saying, like, no, this could end everything for you.
No,
But she's like, no,
don't
I'm
do
gonna
it.
reveal.
No.
She talks about all her Hollywood hookups.
Oh, yeah.
And
Long
and
list,
me,
long
I'm
list.
just there to listen. I'm just there to support and listen. And you should be there to
Modern day
support
man.
and listen too.
Modern Day
Modern
Man.
Man.
Find us on Patreon, you guys. It's a mess.
Yes.
Bye.
Peace. The Mess Around is a HeadGum podcast created and hosted by Hannah Simone and Lamorne Morris. The show is produced by Wendy Heisler and engineered by Sam Rogich, with production support from Kyle Chevron and Ali Khan. Our executive producer is Anya Kanovskaya. Katie Moose is our VP of Content at HeadGum. Our theme music is by Ronald Jukebox Jackson. For more podcasts by HeadGum, visit headgum.com or wherever you listen to your favorite shows.
That was a HeadGum podcast.